All right. Sorry, this is coming out a little bit late. This is my second recording. We had an issue the first time around. Okay, so happy Monday. Welcome back to the week. So we're going to be doing things just a touch differently today. So what's going to happen is I'm going to present this lesson. I'm going to give you a problem. You are going to do that problem on a piece of paper. And then I'm going to release the answers at about 6 o'clock tonight. Then tomorrow, for each class, we're going to have a Google Meet to go over this problem and to go over answers. So I give you the problem, you do it on a piece of paper. I send out answers at 6 o'clock tonight. If you log on, you log on. If not, you can get with us tomorrow at our Google Meet, and times will come out with that later tonight. Okay, so we're going to be looking at fractions on a number line and trying to understand what they mean. So in this problem, someone went out and they picked a bunch of tomatoes, okay? Now, they weighed the tomatoes and they put all their information on this line graph. We can see they picked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They picked 10 tomatoes. Each one of those X's tells me how it represents one tomato. So what we want to be able to do is we want to take this information and we want to be able to understand it a little bit better. And the specific question that we're going to be looking at today is how many or what is the total pounds of tomatoes? So we picked 10 tomatoes. What do they weigh all together? Well, if we look at this, we see that these tomatoes here weigh 1/8 of a pound each, 2 of them. Each of these weighs 1/4 of a pound. Each of these weighs 3/8 of a pound. Each of these weigh 1/2 of a pound. The problem here is that I have different denominators. So if I want to compare these and add them, I can't really do it. So let's be clear about what's going on here. So I look and I see that I have 3 different denominators, 8, 4, and 2. And I need to decide what denominator can I get them all to be. Remember, we do that through multiplication. So what can I multiply 8, 4, and 2 all up to? And in this case, I would choose a common denominator of 8. So I can have, now I need to change all my fractions so that they get to be eighths. Well, this is 1/8. Okay, that's already eighths. I don't have to do anything with it. 1/4, I want to change 1/4 into eighths. Well, 1/4 equals how many eighths? 1/4 equals 2/8 because I multiply the numerator and denominator by 2. 4 times 2 is 8. 1 times 2 is 2. Remember, I'm trying to get this denominator to be 2. Whatever I multiply the denominator by, I have to multiply the numerator by. All right, so these are each going to weigh 2/8, which is the same as 1/4. 3/8. Well, 3/8, it's already an eighth, so I'm just going to leave it the same. And 1/2. Well, how would I make 1/2 a denominator of 8? 1/2 equals 4/8. 2 times 4 is 8. 1 times 4 is 4. So the equivalent fraction here is 4/8. All right, so now I want to figure out the total for each section. So let me add up these eighths. Each of these weigh an eighth, so together they weigh 2/8. Each of these weigh 2/8, so 2/8, 4/8, 6/8, 8/8. Altogether, they equal 8/8. Each of these weighs 3/8, 3/8, 6/8. Altogether, this section equals 6/8. Each of these equals 4/8, 4/8, 8/8. Altogether, these equal 8/8. So now I have the total of my categories and I add them up for 24/8. Remember, this fraction is just a division sign. Fraction, it just is division, it's the same thing. So 24 divided by 8 is 3. So in total, this equals 3 pounds. All these tomatoes together equal 3 pounds. We did that by first making sure that these all had the same denominator. Then we added up each category. Then we added them all together, and we found that 24/8 is 3 pounds. All right, so the problem that you're going to be doing on a piece of paper, we're looking at these seedlings. Seedlings are little plants. These grew 1/2 inch, these grew 5/8 of an inch, these grew 3/4 of an inch, these grew 7/8 of an inch. You want to figure out what was the total growth of these seedlings. So remember, first you're going to have to find what denominator can I get these all to be? I need them to be the same denominator. Add them up and find the total. You're going to do that on a piece of paper. I'm going to release the answer at 6 o'clock tonight, and we're going to have a meeting tomorrow for each class to discuss the outcome. All right, good luck, and adios once I press pause.